Let me sit here now and tell you fine folks what the hell's been going on at my house.
Did the monster come?
The PMS monster has invaded that
geez.
damn location.
And what happened?
Well, been around for a week now.
No, PMS for a week?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty
Is that what
serious.
happens?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
can't
been
happen.
about a week.
It can't happen, yeah.
And see, when it happens, when it surfaces, I know that it's not that loving, succulent Lynda, that woman that I married.
No,
and
it's
loved.
not her at all.
It's the monster.
It's the monster within.
About ready to exercise that sumbitch out the house.
Yeah.
Is what I'm about ready to do.
Out, demon!
Go away!
Out now!
Cast yourself and be gone!
I say you are banished.
Hallelujah!
From my lovely wife, Lynda.
Be gone!
Shit.
And see, now, it's come down to this. I didn't quite catch that last little syllable you shared with us there.
I have no idea what that was.
But now, see, so now, we're having a discussion. This is Sunday night, and it continued yesterday and all day. We're having that loving family discussion about the Christmas tree. We don't like to wait until we get to the tree lot to have an argument.
No.
We like to
Might as
air
well.
it out way before.
Good idea. You know, I was
See-
thinking ahead.
Well, the thing of it is we've got these, we've got some high ceilings in the living room.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, when you've got extra ceiling, fill it with tree. I say, 15-footer.
Why the hell not?
We did that last year. A beautiful, loving tree. Sure, it took a chainsaw to get the thing out of the house, but what the hell is that problem
Was
about?
that Linda's problem with it? It
Pretty
just
much.
took too much to get it out of the house.
Pretty much. And she's the one that has to undecorate it, only because
No.
she gets up first thing New Year's and does it before I get up to do it.
So you had a little talkie-talkie last night.
Didn't have a duck. We had a, little...
But it wasn't with Linda.
It was with the PMS monster. And I knew that the whole time we were going through it. So at this point, I'm not sure if I'm going to get that big tree. She may want that little thing. And
So it's whatever she wants.
well,
Especially right now.
that's the thing. See,
These days.
you can't go too far. You just gotta state your business and move on. Is what you got to do.
Basically, don't you sit in the corner and go,
Hey, if you met the PMS monster face to face, pal, you do some whimpering too.
Well, around my house when I was growing up, we had this code thing. Even before we were old enough to know what a period was, or what PMS was.
Sure.
Every time Mom got in a real grouchy mood, for some reason she would also go to the store and bring back a pink box, a big pink box. So Dad and my brother Jeff and I always called it pink box time. Jeff and I didn't know what it was for.
Yeah.
But, Dad would just look and Mom would be screaming and she'd run off into the room and Dad would look at us and go, pink box time. Oh, it's pink box time. We didn't know what the hell they were. All I knew that, I could reach in there, pull out this thing that made a great bunker for my G.I. Joes.
Hey, and Nita.
I mean, like a sand bunker.
This man's thinking ahead here. I can use that.
Yeah, I used to take them. And you'd be out in the backyard, and I took like every one of them one time because Dan Moriarty, my best friend, and I made a fort. And we're out in the backyard, and from the bathroom in the house, you hear Mom go, Brian! Bring those back here!
So he starts scraping best he can, get some without no dirt on him.
Here, sorry, Mom.
Well, for those of you that are dealing with the PMS monster for the first time in your life or just getting new to it, keep moving. Don't stay in one room at any given time.
No, yeah.
Keep bobbing back and forth.
Serpentine.
Don't give her a good shot, a good clean shot
back
at
and
you.
forth. That's right. Just gotta weaving back and forth.
That's what you got to do. Be a moving target, baby.
Okay, well, we'll be talking about that.
right.
Maybe we should call her up and see how she's doing. See if the PMS monster has been extricated.
Okay, now, as far as... Okay, now, well, I'll tell you what. It is...
Oh, are you relating to this, Nicole?
Not a good idea.
No, it's deep ground right now.
Oh, is it?
I need to get some more negotiating in the Christmas tree conversation, because at this point, I ain't getting it.
Let me tell you something, pal. A little advice.
Yeah.
Bait her with chocolate.
Ice cream.
Fill it up. Does that help, actually?
Oh, God.
No, but it gives you something to do.
Super.
You can do what my dad did,
Which is?
let her watch Bonanza. That's all it took for her.
Make sure little Joe's in there, and I'm a happy camper.
She sees little Joe Cartwright. She's okay.
Ye doggies.
All right, in the Sun Tabloid here,
there's some
quick
fun
story.
ones.
There are some fun ones we can't decide. We have the magical mortician keeps mourners in stitches.
Gotta go, gotta do
Wait
that.
a minute. We have a phone call. I think we need to take.
Is it Lynda?
She's not up. Was she up? Oh, God, oh, God.
Hey, Lynda?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for calling the show. Now, is this Lynda or the PMS monster?
No, this is Lynda.
What are you doing up?
Well, we
See, I have these conversations good and early, so you don't hear them, and I don't have to deal with it.
guess what, honey?
What?
You're not going to get any tree this year.
See, it's a little thick in there. A little thick there at the house.
Now, are the fangs out here now with the PMS monster? Does she grow hair?
Is it Lynda?
It's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's kind of frightening, and she's the first to tell you.
She's never, ever been bitchy to me.
You ain't been at the... I mean, see, it goes in waves. Like last night, she was a gem of a human. How are you this morning, baby?
I'm just fine.
Yeah. And about the Christmas tree.
God, I feel love coming out of this conversation, don't you?
You ought to see us at a Christmas tree lot, buddy.
Yeah.
We argue from 60 feet away. What about that Christmas tree, baby? What are we looking at this point? Seriously now.
I told you, I just want one in the den.
Are you talking about like a
The big
6-foot tree?
Well, just, the regular
yeah.
tree. I don't want a 15-footer, and you just wouldn't believe how hard that was to get out of the house.
Well, the big ones are real... I'm not gonna, fight your battle
You
here.
can help out a little bit. You can tell her.
You know what, though?
What, Brian?
I think...
Oh, it just came out there, baby.
You notice I'm steering way clear of this one.
Well, what I was going to say, Linda, is that small trees are so much more homey and warm.
Yeah,
and
you know,
family.
my situation.
Because you have a big tree, you feel like you're, living in a mall. So I would go with the small tree, and I'm going to go get some coffee. See you, Mark.
Thanks a lot, Brian. You really helped out the situation here. No, I wanted the mall effect in the house. That's why I'd like for us to go. And think about the kids, how much it would mean for them to stand and stare at a big, tall 15-footer. Plus, we already got the big ladder. Ready for decorating, putting on lights, bought the extra lights. We're ready for it, baby. It's plenty of room. Switchboard to Robert, come by, bring that chainsaw, get that some bitch out the house as soon as Christmas is over.
No.
Well, I tell you what, how about we
I'll
can...
wait on you and Robert to get the tree out of my house. It will be February or March.
That's not true. We'll get it done before I come back to work after New Year's. Before I'm back to work, the house will be clear of all tree.
Are you going to take it down? I mean, are you going to take the ornaments down off of it?
As long as you don't do it before I get up one day. I get up one day and they're gone, and then she bitches at me because I didn't help out. Didn't have a chance to.
Well, if you get up before noon, Mark, maybe that would help.
She's laughing at that because that's damn true.
I'll do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow never comes because you're sleeping through tomorrow into the afternoon.
I'm deeply sorry, and you're right. I'll get up very early and help you take all those decorations off the tree.
Okay, right.
Personally, I always come over to the Thompson house for Christmas. It's like a tradition. I really don't think I'd be comfortable there if you had this big, huge tree. I think just a family, small, like 6, 7, 8-footer even.
You ain't helping.
A nice
You ain't
eight-footer.
helping. I want the big tree.
No, but she can do more damage than you can.
This is a man thinking of himself.
Absolutely.
I like that.
I'm in this for myself.
I like that.
That's all it is.
Hey, be honest with me.
Why don't you compromise? A 10-foot tree. It ain't a mall tree, and it's not a little family tree.
Well, but the thing of it is,
10-footer.
you still got a lot of ceiling left, and it looks awkward, to be honest with you. When you
Well, the problem you guys have, and I'm going to say this to both of you, you put a bow on top of your tree. Nobody puts a bow on top of their tree.
Linda
An
does.
angel, a star.
But now tell them about your angel that we represent, the angel with. We have an angel that has a little...
In our manger scene.
That's right. We have a manger scene.
In your manger scene.
And we have
on your tree, though.
Well, no, we put a big bow.
See, is a bow a Christmas tree? Is that a present?
I don't know. Linda, explain it to him, because Linda's the one who likes the bow, right?
It's decoration.
There you go.
Got anything to say about that, Brian?
No, I like bows on the tree. Bows are good. Really. Bows.
When you think about it.
Bows.
When you break it down.
I'm picturing it in my mind, really.
And so...
I'm just way out there.
Right there you go.
In left field. I should just realize that a bow is...
What are you thinking about?
Okay, Linda, thanks for calling. And, what did we settle anything here?
No, we didn't. Well, yes, we did. We're still not getting 2 trees.
Well, no, we'll see.
Okay, I got to go.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
Well, Linda needs to go.
All right, so...
She hangs up the phone.